Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be showing you how to do a basic tune-up on a TBI 350. This is in a van, so I have pretty easy access to the distributor and the rear of the motor, but you know, it's all the same principle. Here's what I picked up from the auto parts store. These are the plugs that were in it. CR43TS AC Delcos. I got 8 of those. Okay, I got some wires, all 8. I got a distributor cap, I got a coil, and I got a rotor. So this only ran me about $120. And yeah, so let's get to it. Okay, so what you first want to do is there's 2 screws on the distributor. They're Phillips, and you want to pop this cap off. Okay, and we're gonna start with the rotor. So what you do is pull it up. Might be tough. Pull it right up. It's slotted in there. You can't mess that up. Yeah, and take your new one and just put that right on. Just get that out of the way. Okay, next we're gonna do the coil. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop these 2 clips out here. Okay, there's one. The white goes on the left side for me. And there's the other one. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pop this air cleaner off just to get a little more room to work. Okay, so now there's 2 bolts. There's one right there and one right there. They were pretty stubborn for me. What I had to do is get a long extension and then get the handle off my jack and then break it, use it as a breaker bar. You know what I mean? Slide it over like that. But yeah, I'm gonna take these 2 bolts out and then we'll get back. Okay, so after you get those 2 13mm bolts out, you'll have this, okay, sitting like that. And you pull it out, and these are riveted. It's never been changed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grind this flush and then pull that off, and then do the same thing, grind these flush, pull it off. All right, so I got it in the vise, and I don't have a lot to work with here. This is my last grind off wheel. So I'm gonna show you what it should look like when it's done. All right, so it's like that, right? And then we're gonna do the other side. After you get both sides like that, you want to get a punch, and you want to get a hammer, not too big of a hammer, and then you want to put it on here, right? And you just want to punch them out. Okay, so that side came off. Okay, this side's still on a little bit, and it's still on. Just like give it a little hit with a hammer, and yeah, now you got these brackets off, and you're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so I have my new coil, and here's the bracket. So the plug side goes the round part on that side, and then the slide in on the back, right? And it's bolted now. Okay, it came with this other stuff. This stuff, I don't know what it's for. I don't need it. Okay, after you get those 2 13mm bolts snug down and tight, you want to put these clips back in, and okay, here we go. The black one goes on the right, the white one goes on the left. Looks like the black one's got to go in first though. Okay, all good on that. So here on my distributor base, it's pretty crusty and all corroded, as you can see, so I'm gonna get a brass brush and just clean it up a little bit.
So I took out of there. It's already opened up. It doesn't have to be spotless, but you know, it's better than corrosion.
And then I'm just gonna get a little bit of WD-40. A little bit. Alright, so what I did was I took this and I got the smallest wire, right? And put that on the cap. Put the cap on there, okay? I'm about to screw it in. Okay, so here's the firing order. 18436572. So, like I was saying, that is number 1. That's number 8. Alright, so I got all my wires on. And what I did was the longest ones, 1 and 2, I put them on 1 and 2. And then the second longest ones I did 3 and 4. And then so on to the shortest wires. And yeah, so I'm gonna start taking out the plugs now. So here are the plugs I pulled out. Definitely need to be changed. All right, so here is the motor. 2468. One side done. Just make sure you have no wires touching the engine, the headers. Okay, that's huge. Cannot do that. Just try your best to make it so they're not touching anything. It will last a lot longer. You know, take this dog pen off, you know, all that stuff. And yeah, so do the same thing on the other side, and I'll see you later. Okay, so I did the other side, and fire it up. This is fuel injected too. Running great. That's how you do a tune-up on a 350 Chevy.